I swear, opening your business changes your perception of time, your perception of relationships, your priorities change, how you treat your time overall changes, especially free time. A lot of relationships and friends end up being dropped, and you realize that you don't even need that many friends, to be honest. A lot of friendships that you had before weren't leading to anything, and overall you just start to appreciate your time more. You realize that it's better to have a few good friends, a few high quality relationships, instead of spreading yourself too thin. Because when you run a business, you're thinking about it 24/7, you never switch off. And even carving in an hour or two in your schedule to meet up for coffee or for lunch, for dinner, let alone carving in like a whole day or half a day or a whole weekend to party with your friends and to go out. Most people can't do that unless you're a superhero that takes methylphenidate and Adderall and probably drugs, surviving on 4 hours of sleep. But let's be real, most people can't do that. And I'm not talking about founders who've already built systems for decades, who have like 3,000 employees. Yes, maybe they can pull that off. I'm talking about founders who are still at the initial stage of their journey. But honestly, have you experienced this? If you have, can you please talk more about your experience under this video? I'm genuinely interested. Is it just me? Or is this an actual phenomenon that happens with all of us? Look, it's now Saturday, 1 a.m. and I'm doing my night run now because I've spent the whole of today, I've spent about 15 hours working. And even now, as I'm doing my run, the ideation doesn't stop. The generation of ideas doesn't stop. And I don't think it's just because I have ADHD. I think it's because running a business requires that all-consuming mindset. You can't really switch off, guys. And the way your brain starts to operate and your mindset really does change, because every single day you have to make decisions like the following. Do I meet up with my friends and spend 4 to 5 hours with them? Or do I take on an extra client? Or do I maybe sit down to ideate and create some content for my personal brand? Or do I maybe check LinkedIn for some extra networking events that will be useful for my business? Or do I maybe watch some educational content or read books or read news articles to stay up to date with the latest developments? Or you go out with your friends, coffee, dinner, whatever. People who party and drink, I don't know how you guys do this. I don't know how you people run your businesses, because getting drunk most of the time entails going through hangover, and that literally means that you waste like half a day or the whole day the next day after you went out. So I don't even know how you guys run your businesses, but do you guys agree with what I'm saying? And then people try to deny that becoming successful doesn't mean sacrifice. It doesn't mean that you end up lonely. It doesn't lead to loneliness. Bullshit. Most of the time, it leads to loneliness. Most of the time, it means that you're not going to be going out on Friday or Saturday evening. You're going to be in your fucking room, in your bedroom, recording content, ideating content. Even if you have a whole team, even if you have a team of videographers, editors, personal brand managers, you're still... Oh my God, that's a fox. Do you guys see it? That's a cute fox. Look, even if you have a team, you still have to direct them, you have to train them, you have to give them guidance, you have to educate them, you have to share your vision with them so that they actually understand what the hell you want from them. Even if it's content, you have to share your content ideas with them, then you have to provide feedback on the content that they make for you. Even uploading content for your personal brand is a full-time job on its own. I have been scheduling posts. It literally took me 6 hours today to schedule all my posts on all my social media. YouTube Shorts, YouTube long-form content, LinkedIn posts, Instagram, and I don't even have TikTok. I swear to God, guys, it took me 6 hours today, 6 hours of my day today, just to schedule my posts for the next week on all those platforms. And I have video editors, and I don't even have a huge team yet. But people that have huge teams, imagine you run a business, you always have people coming to you with questions, firing questions at you 24/7. And this is your business. You kind of have to answer those questions, or you can fire those employees and then you have to hire someone else and then train them again and then go through that whole process again. And then you constantly have friends firing messages at you. Oh, let's meet up. Let's go out. I've got this going on. I've got that going on. And then I am single, so that makes it easier for me. But imagine if you have a partner as well. Imagine if it's an anniversary. Imagine if your girlfriend's constantly texting you like, oh, you're not giving me enough attention and all that bullshit. God, I don't know how you people do this. And some of you go out, some of you party, some of you go out with your friends every single day and run your businesses. I have no idea, people. It's literally a struggle for me to fit in workout at this point. To fit in like an hour or two, 5 days a week to exercise is an actual struggle. If you can relate to what I'm saying, please comment under this video. because I literally feel guilty for saying no to people nowadays. Also, running a business teaches you to say no to people, to a lot of people, to a lot of events. It teaches you to prioritize the importance of certain people in your life in a little hierarchy. It teaches you to prioritize either your health or social activities and having fun. It teaches you to prioritize family versus, just like I said, maybe dating or other friends or fitting in workouts. Because running a business, just like I said, means you can't switch off. You really struggle with switching off. You're always tempted to check your phone for notifications from your team. You're constantly tempted to check how your content's doing, to check in on your clients. I'm a psychologist. Hi everyone. Welcome. Psychologist complaining about the psychology of running a business. Guys, it's 1 a.m. at night. It's Saturday. And this is the only time when I managed to fit in a workout, because this week I had events that I needed to attend for my business. 5 evenings out of the 7. And I'm not even dating. I have like 5 friends in my social circle. I never drink. I don't go out. Running a business is not easy. So those of you who are doing their 9 to 5s, who are able to just check out at 5 p.m. on Friday, if you guys are hating on your bosses, on your CEOs, and if you keep telling yourself, oh, I wish I had their position, I wish I had their job. No, you don't. That means building systems. That means some next level of sacrifice. As your monthly income increases, so does the level of your sacrifice. By the way, if you have kids, if you have a family, that's some next level of responsibility, because you have to prioritize all those things. You have to juggle all of that. It's not easy, guys. It's really not. If you have a free hour, you don't want to spend it on people that don't add any value to your life. You want to spend it either working out or spending time with your family or your kids or your partner, or just like I said, educating yourself or doing something that will help you grow and benefit your business. Standards for relationships, for friendships, for acquaintances, even for networking partners automatically raise. They increase automatically because your free time is limited and you never get your time back. Your parents get older every single day. Sometimes parents fall sick. Your kids grow quickly like this, and you want to make sure that you spend as much time with them as possible. As a result, you end up saying no to a lot of people. So yeah, that's the reality. This is just one of the talks that I wanted to give you guys with the view of the Big Ben as I'm doing my night run. Do you know what I mean? Even now, I'm trying to do my night run. I'm really struggling to switch off, and I'm a psychologist. Yeah, and also I didn't talk about the fact that you lose interest in a lot of activities that were appealing before because you come home so tired after a long day. You've been working for 15 or 16 hours. Imagine you had a content day, or you had a bunch of meetings that were back to back, or you had to do client reports, or maybe you had to tax or something. Maybe you're drained after a long day because all your employees and everyone on your team was asking you questions or kept nagging you or tagging you on Slack, and you're just exhausted, and all you want to, especially if you work with people just like me, I'm a psychologist, everyone, especially if you work with people, you come home after a long day and you're like, going out now? No, I just want to stay home. I just want to stay at home, stare at a ceiling, just cry, bro. I don't want to go out, drink and socialize. What? That's a privilege for people who have 9 to 5s. It's not something that founders do. That's a very rare occasion for founders and business owners. God, you people that complain, are you guys willing to carry that weight of responsibilities? Are you willing to carry all those risks? Are you willing to become a CEO and train your team and manage like teams of thousands? Are you willing to do that? If not, then shut up. Because in 99.9% of cases, in order to earn millions, you have to carry risk. You have to carry a lot of responsibility, and you don't really switch off. You know, so people who complain about doing 9 to 5s, working 35 hours a week, how about doing 100 hours a week? How about that, guys? Would you like to try that? Would you like to switch with your CEOs in your companies? God, imagine coming home to your girlfriend who starts complaining to you, oh, you don't give me enough attention. All you do is work. All you do is earn money. You only care about your business. That's all you want. That's all you worry about. You don't take me out on dates. You don't give me attention. I would hang myself. Guys, I would lose it. I'm telling you, I would lose it with a girlfriend like this or a boyfriend like this. Done. Mission abort. Error 404. You start to appreciate your free time more because you have less of it. Human psychology, hello.